BrightPath Health and Sanitary Practices. Providing a healthy environment for our children and employees is one of our prime focuses at BrightPath. We follow a series of health policies to actively minimize the risk of cross-contamination of a disease or illness within our centers. It is impossible to prevent the spread of all infectious diseases or illnesses within the facilities, and the centers will not accept responsibility for any infectious disease contracted while at the center. However, every effort will be made to minimize any associated risks. Therefore, the director or person in charge will exclude children and staff who have a communicable disease. If children or staff become mildly ill while at the center, exclusion will be at the discretion of the director or person in charge. To limit the spread of infectious diseases, health and safety precautions have to be taken. Classrooms need to be kept clean and organized. Staff will follow their cleaning duties on a daily basis. All shelves, toys, equipment, and toy bins are cleaned and disinfected on a weekly basis. For younger children, toys that are mouthed are replaced when a child has finished with them so they can be sterilized. The water in the water table is changed on a daily basis and the water table sterilized. All play centers are cleaned and organized on a weekly basis. Broken toys are thrown in the garbage. Clothing in the dramatic play center and stuffed animals are washed on a weekly basis. Sand table. At the end of the day, all toys are removed from the sand. A solution of bleach and water is sprayed generously over the sand and is left to dry till the next morning. No lid is to be placed to cover the table. Sleep mats, cots, and cribs are sterilized on a weekly basis and the bedding changed when necessary. For example, if a child gets sick on his or her mat, bedding needs to be changed right away and the mat sterilized, even if the procedure was followed only the day before. All staff and children have indoor shoes to be worn in the classroom only and a separate pair of shoes or boots for outside. All staff and children will follow hand washing practices in line with good hygiene protocols. Staff will wash their hands when they A. Arrive at the center. B. After they use the toilet or when helping children to use the toilet. C. After they change a diaper or when checking a diaper to see if it's soiled. D. After they handle items soiled with bodily fluids or wastes such as blood, saliva, urine, stool, or discharge from nose or eyes. E. After administering first aid or CPR. F. After cleaning tasks. G. After they have contact with an unwell child. H. Before preparing food. I. Before and after eating and drinking and coming from breaks. J. After handling animals. K. After art activities. L. After being outdoors. M. After handling garbage. N. Before and after administering medications or treatments. O. After coughing or sneezing. P. After removing gloves. Children will wash their hands. A. After they use the toilet or they have had their diaper changed. B. After touching another child who may be unwell. C. After handling soiled items. D. Before and after meals. E. After handling animals. F. Before and after activities where they may make contact with their fingers or items that may be placed in their mouth, for example, Play-Doh, cooking experiences, and others. G. After art or messy activities. H. Before and after playing in the water table or sand table. I. After coughing or sneezing episodes. J. After vomiting. K. After wiping their nose or mouth. L. After being outside. We ask that all staff, parents, guardians, and children wash and sanitize their hands when arriving at the center. When changing diapers, the following will always occur. Diapers will be changed only in the designated diaper change areas. Diaper change areas will be separated from the food storage, food preparation, or meal areas. Staff and children will wash their hands immediately after each diaper change, and diapering surfaces and potty chairs, if used, will be disinfected after each use. Children will not be left unattended in the diaper change area. Each diaper change area will be fitted with safety straps to be used during each diaper change. Staff will use safe manual handling techniques when lifting children onto and down from diaper change areas. Soiled linens and children's clothing will be stored in closed containers and washed. Soiled diapers and garbage will be stored in closed containers and disposed of appropriately. Pacifiers, toys, baby bottles, or food will not be permitted in the diaper change areas. Also part of the proper health and sanitary procedures taken to limit the spread of infectious diseases is maintaining the hygiene practices while handling food. All food preparation areas will comply with environmental health. Staff will wash their hands thoroughly before and after handling food. Food preparation areas will be cleaned and sanitized before and after each use, as well as the utensils used. All foods need to be stored at safe temperatures. Contact between raw and cooked foods is avoided. All perishable items are stored in the refrigerator. All food stored in the refrigerator needs to be covered.